Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. So today, I believe, we're gonna have, I think, multiple back-to-back story battles, if I remember correctly. So this is gonna be fun. Just get right into it. This is chapter 14. There's 17 chapters, and yeah. I believe so. I don't think we're gonna get it. We might not get the game done today, but we'll probably get a few things done. Or at least that's the hope.
Your Majesty, where have you gone? I knew it was a foolish idea to bring her to battle, given her condition.
Duke Ire, my lord, the enemy is advancing from the rear and picking off our units one after the other. It's only a matter of time until they're at our throats. You must flee.
What does that imbecile of a military minister think he's doing? Tell him to stop them. If we fail to find the Emperor soon...
All searches have turned up nothing so far. It's possible she has been taken by the enemy. But please, you must save yourself at least. We will remain here and continue to seek out Her Majesty.
Yes, I suppose staying here myself would only accomplish my being lost as well. In that case, I shall withdraw to the monastery. My apologies, but I leave the search to you.
Understood.
Farewell, and thank you.
The last major impediment before us is Count Burgley's, perhaps the most fearsome general in all of Fodlan.
The road to winning this war runs right through this battlefield. I don't care who's waiting for us. Any enemy that stands in our way is getting cut down.
I feel like I can tackle anything after that.
It's time to move, everyone. I know you won't let the kingdom down.
Alright. So this is, definitely like, I would say, a map where speed is 100% the biggest thing that you need. Because I believe that if you're not fast enough, this could end in tragedy. AKA you losing the map. Therefore,
Edelgard is likely to be with you.
let's kick some butt.
I must escape, even if it's alone.
Okay. He's still alive after that one? Come on.
He has a number of soldiers with him.
Hey, bud, where do you think you're going?
Will not close the distance.
Nowhere, that's where.
His escape route. Sending a few
You're staying right here, with me.
The combat engineers are in position. This should make for a good diversion.
Shame I missed the pitched battle. I'm not so
So this
fond of
is,
fighting
as you can see, quite simple.
damage.
We will
Can I
proceed
actually
as
get
planned.
them down there? I'm gonna take out one gatekeeper, take out this one, and then I guess I would be able to get to here. So I guess, yeah, let's start
Shall
on
we?
this.
Let's give it a shot.
And let's have you
Initiating the
continue to move
operation.
downward.
Let's go.
And hopefully that works out for us. Let me take out the stronghold cap in here.
Let's keep our wits about us.
And then we'll do the rest of it. So anyway, yeah, this for the most part is the plan. Just deal as much damage as quickly as possible
What was that
without
meant to
anybody
signal?
noticing.
An enemy ambush? Investigate.
Please retreat.
We're truly done for now. Is there no one who can help us?
Okay,
Fine, I'll cover you. They won't get through me.
Casper, this is a stupid idea, my friend.
Sorry, are you ready?
We'll have to take Caspar out if we want to keep moving.
Duke Ire cannot be allowed to escape. We must defeat
Is this a good
Caspar
way
with
down?
utmost haste.
I think it should be fine going
We will
down this way
proceed.
like
We
this.
must strive to perform to the best.
Not if I've got this.
Don't see any reason why not. This wouldn't work. I mean, it's just a guess that this is gonna work. I'm not 100% certain if it will or not, but hey.
You'll have to get through me first.
Okay.
From bad
Now,
to worse.
is there like a
Very
gatekeeper
well.
or something?
I'll go buy us some time.
You're an idiot, good sir. You are an idiot. Very much so, as a matter of fact.
Leopold will run me through the ringer if I don't put in a decent effort.
Yep. This is what this is now.
Just look at what the Empire has been reduced to.
Goodbye. That was quite easy.
I've reached my limit. Go on and advance.
This honestly literally feels like I'm just moving all over the place and just doing this much faster than I need to be or should be doing.
Great. The path is clear. Let's go block off his exit route.
That certainly worked. That certainly worked very well.
My turn.
Oh boy. Okay.
Your Excellency, Kingdom troops up ahead have cut off our escape route.
We are cut off from escape. Now we must summon everything we have
Not my best.
to defeat them.
Oh boy. Oh boy. That's locked there. She's still fighting Cass.
Shall we?
Go.
I should be able to
We cannot
distract him
falter
for
here
long
if the
enough.
Empire is to survive.
The idiot opened the door for me. Good.
They're trying to pincer attack us. I don't think so.
Imperial Army, decimate any foe who crosses your path.
Shut up, Burgleys.
Not bad at all. But I won't go down like this.
Shut up, Casper.
Any
Very good
last
for us.
words? I shall receive them in place of the goddess.
Hello. How's everyone doing over here?
No matter how bad I get hurt, just as long as I can stay on my feet.
That's just everyone. That's literally just everyone.
Oh, ancestors of Adrastia and your majesty,
Oh, shut up.
our empire is doomed.
Well, that's that. I guess Burgley survived the encounter.
Managed to defeat Duke Ire, but Edelgard is nowhere to be seen. We must find her.
We get a cutscene now, I believe, which is actually a pretty cool looking cutscene, if I remember correctly.
Could have
We're
gone.
literally only 8 minutes in. Literally only 8 minutes in. What happens now?
Not a trace of the Emperor in sight. She and Duke Ire must not be together.
In any case, she's certainly not here.
By now, the Knights of Sero should be making their final approach on Garreg Mach. Perhaps we should join them and focus on reclaiming the monastery before anything else.
No, let's keep looking. Sometimes the person you're looking for is hiding right under your nose the whole time.
Your words hold some truth to them. Very well. We'll split off into groups and search for her all at once.
I'm gonna go check the path up to the monastery. You wanna come with?
Of course.
Then we will divide our efforts and search both to the east and west. Good luck.
There's no sign of them. What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. Just thinking how the time has finally come.
Yeah, fun, right? As you can see, the background's changed.
The hour of vengeance.
It's over! Oh, how I've waited for this day. The day that I kill you!
Run away while you can.
You're free to try, but you won't get away from me that easily. I'll carve out your monstrous heart and put an end to the beast dwelling within. Your destruction is everything I've ever fought for.
Strange. The two of them have yet to return.
They've sent no word back either. They may have been ambushed by Imperial stragglers.
Your Majesty, I bear troubling news from one of our scouting units. A squadron of mages has been spotted laying in ambush in the forest ahead. They surely hope to obstruct our march.
I can only assume they're what's left of the ones we faced in Aelel.
It's difficult to say, but given the situation, there's a high probability the search party we sent out to find the Emperor has been attacked.
No. We must hurry, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, we've confirmed the locations of the Commander and the Ashen Demon. But they're locked in heated combat. Not only that, but it appears as though the Commander's the one who instigated it.
What?
We should be off. The situation is one we must attend to ourselves.
You almost make it sound like you expected this.
Our mercenary friend feared a time would come when they turned their blade on us. They've worried for many moons now that one day they may end up like Cornelia or Meissen. Losing control, transforming, and attacking their friends, that is. I promised I would put them down if such events came to pass.
We should embark at once, Your Majesty. There's not a moment to waste.
Yes, I suggest we steel ourselves for the worst.
Oh, yep. This is what we're doing this time. Fun, isn't it? Ugh. I'm gonna see who's closer to on level with us. I could bring Gerald, or I could bring Yuritsa. I'm gonna bring Yuritsa. Let's do this.
I will hunt
And it
you
does just
until
instantly
my
put me
dying
into
breath.
Dimitri,
Get
which is
back here.
very, very nice. Makes my life slightly
There's
easier.
not a moment to lose. We must stop their attack.
Yep.
I haven't the slightest notion what is going on.
Wait, when did Solon get... Wait, what?
Destroy them all!
Oh, I like how they actually call them those who slither in the dark, and it's not mages anymore. Thank you for that. It's nice to know we're actually fighting, even though I already knew it was. Okay, this person's got... Okay, I need to find a way to upgrade Aardvark a lot more. Because Aardvark's not keeping up anymore. Compared to the other characters? No, it's not keeping up.
Tired of playing with you ingrates.
Okay, we gotta beat up, Shez here. Hey, that's enough of that!
Stay out of this! It does not concern you!
It does concern me, you're attacking one of my commanders!
Forced to stop them.
Not yet.
Please, I'm trying to do combos here, and game, you are not helping me. I'm doing 4 damage a hit. Huh? I forgot that he can just do that.
They walked away.
Thanks for putting yourself, like, right next to my other commanders.
We
You
have no
idiot!
idea where they will reappear. We should split up to cover every possible location.
Why do you insist on interfering?
They're putting up more of a fight than I expected. Deploy the reserves.
How many reserves do you have?
We do not stop coming.
That mercenaries. No, it cannot be.
I'm just fighting at this point. I don't even see a health bar anymore. I'm just hitting with all I can at this point.
Not yet.
Yep. Oh god, look where they look where they are now. My
We will
gosh.
proceed as planned.
La, la, la.
I've awaited this
Again.
moment.
The boar was right. This won't be easy.
Really, you don't say. Do we... No, I don't see him.
We must defeat them if we hope to reach the stronghold.
That not hit anybody, or what happened? Ow.
I'm all right.
Come on, dude. It's gonna take him out or no? I think it did. I'm out of uses of atrocity, which is unfortunate.
I'll not permit this chance to slip away.
Okay, frozen. Very good.
We had a report of someone matching Edelgard's description nearby.
Good. With the situation being what it is, we won't be able to reach her for some time.
I have a feeling she's gonna teleport again. Right?
The Kingdom army is locked in combat with some sort of mysterious force. Has Edelgard been captured?
Where'd they teleport to? I love how they keep appearing, like, right in front of my other units. It's like, what are you doing? Why are you being so stupid? Just let her teleport again. Who in the name of...
We will proceed as planned.
Huh?
We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
It's locked on both sides. What do I do?
I dislike ending things on a low note. As such,
Prepare to die.
We will proceed as
Freaking
planned.
running all over the place.
No regrets.
are you ready?
I've awaited this moment.
Why do they always flip around when I switch to them?
Come on.
Okay, I'm gonna need
Shall
you
we?
to help me here.
Snap out of it.
Come on, man. I do not have the time for this. Taking longer than I would like to here. So I'm gonna start using warrior specialists.
You won't.
Get out of here! That did not take them out. You've got to be kidding me. It only put them in half health. Come on. Get out of here!
lose to beasts.
Uh-oh, I might have missed. Nope, I got it.
You won't.
See ya! You done?
I am undone.
You done? I am undone. Okay.
Pulled him down at last, huh? For now, I think it's transferred to the rear guards.
Thank you. I was under attack before I even knew what was happening.
I'm just glad you're all right. That no one had to die.
Okay, very good. Now then. Ah, yes, this old man.
If I must wring the life from you by my own hand, then so be it.
Alright.
I suspected as much. He's the same as Cornelia and all the rest.
Yeah, he is,
Must
Dimitri.
catch
They all
him
belong
and
to the
learn
same
truth about
group.
that day.
No, they're all the same. Hello!
I refuse
Goodbye!
You won't stop me!
That did not take them out. Gotcha.
Try me, you witless beasts.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Forgive us, Your
What?
Majesty.
Did he just hit me out of my freaking...
During the trip.
Get out of here!
It's not good. Send out a search party.
Jeez.
Immediately.
Leave me alone.
How could I allow myself to be bested by such a despicable beast as this one? I need to get this flesh underground. So it's true. You really are from Shambhala.
Forgive me for the sullen. But without your sacrifice, this world can never be made clean. Oh, great Saharas, veil of night fluttering in the abyss. By the laws of creation, throw wide your infernal gates and swallow my foes.
Where is he? Dimitri, you good?
I am. As are you. The enemy must be near. We should split up.
You there?
What?
Is something wrong, Edelgard? You seem different.
How do you know what my name is? You must be... No, I can't... I don't get it. What is this? What's happening?
Not good.
So I may have been wrong. This might be the final episode.
I'll hesitate.
Seeing how we're only 24 minutes in, if we can get the next few battles done in quick succession, we won't be here for much longer.
I need to be strong.
I'd prefer to have the final battle be like its own personal episode with the credits and all that other stuff. But if that can't happen, then it can't happen. We will see what happens. The next battle's pretty fun, though. I remember this next battle very, very well. It is very fun. Ugh. We just got so much stuff after that battle. Like, what the heck? So many people leveled up.
It has been a long, long battle. My race wavers at the brink of extinction. And so it falls upon me to reclaim this world. That what was stolen from my people might be theirs once more. Which is why I was born. Yes, I created you. The cycle of the world, the rehousing of souls. How desperately I sought this secret art. But it demanded precision. One defect, one essence wrongly transplanted, would lead to consequences most irreparable. I knew I must oversee the process myself in order to save my beloved people. When my consciousness first initialized, I was nothing. I remember the sound of water, of bubbles, the sound of a massive object slowly lurching along. I thought the noise would continue for eternity, but then, a change. Something gave way. The water began rushing rapidly. Pale shadows closed in around me. Amidst deafening sounds, I walked desperately in search of light. That was an unforeseen accident. I was sure all had been lost to the waters. It was fortunate I had created you, for you proved useful in a way I never expected. I am to become you. That's why I'm here. That's why I've been compelled to remove any obstacle in your way. Only by destroying the abomination inside the Ashen Demon can we bring salvation to the world. So you understand. Then return that body you two share to me. It pains me to do this to you, but alas, all was written from the beginning.
Alright then.
Azure gleam into the chasm.
I think it's the fastest we've ever done like any story missions before, so.
Where am I?
Let's hold off on the weapons for now, okay? Probably best you don't move at all, actually.
Huh? What are you doing here, Claude? Glad to see you're okay, at least.
Not sure okay is the word I'd go with. Dimitri and I got sucked into some weird magic vortex.
One of your making, I can only presume.
When we came to, we were sprawled on the ground here. Charming place, if you ask me.
I take it you don't remember what happened. You changed, attempted to strike at us. We were thankfully able to subdue you, at least temporarily. But you came to and fled not long after. You were, by all accounts, a different person entirely.
I guess that kinda rings a bell. The last thing I remember is Arval telling me to slay the Ashen Demon. At least, I think it was Arval.
Arval?
The voice in my head. We've known each other for a few years now. Sounds pretty out there, right? This is why I never mentioned it.
And you claim this Arval suddenly decided to turn on you.
I know how it sounds, but yeah. There are two things I can say for sure. The first is that Arval's magic is what dragged us all in here. And the second is that there's no one in my head anymore.
What? How can you be sure?
Because I don't feel them. At least, not in my mind. Arval's somewhere else now. Somewhere distant.
Well, that's vague. How are we supposed to make heads or tails of any of this?
At the very least, I believe your account well enough to say you are no longer a threat to us.
Right. We can save all that metaphysics stuff for some other time. Anyhow, you wouldn't happen to know a way out of this dark, void place, would you?
About that, I know I said distant, but Arval's definitely here with us somewhere. If we can find them and figure out what magic they used on us, we might just be able to escape.
You sure are optimistic for someone who's surrounded by horrible nothingness.
It isn't as though we have any alternatives. We should take a look around. Perhaps we can learn more about this place in the process.
Dimitri? Where are you going?
So you were dragged in here as well, Edelgard. Are you alright?
What are you doing here? Where am I?
We aren't sure ourselves. But we have no intention of fighting you. Know that.
We? Who else is here with you?
Why'd you run off like that, Dimitri? Did you notice something? Wait, Edelgard?
It seems much has transpired without my knowledge.
Yeah, I don't think any of us really know what's going on here. By the way, Edelgard, you look pretty different from the last time I saw you. Did something happen to you?
The last time? When was that? It seems I have a fair number of gaps in my memory. The most recent thing I can remember is Aryan Road. You and I were squaring off, Dimitri, when Talus appeared and cast some dark magic on me.
That was over 6 moons ago. If Viscount Fenya's word is anything to go by, you've been serving as Duke Ayer's puppet ever since. Not only that, but Duke Ayer himself was under the nefarious control of Talus.
6 months? And tell me, what of the Empire? I can't believe I have to direct such a question to you two, of all people.
Adrestia changed big time after the battle at Aryan Road against the Kingdom. Your lands have been ravaged, your military has lost all discipline, and Lester and Fargus have since joined hands to put an end to the Empire's brutality. You're actually catching us right in the middle of the climactic fight.
After we routed the Imperial army in the Valley of Torment, you fled, escaping with Duke Ayer. Once we put an end to him, we turned our gaze toward finding you. We're caught up in some bizarre magic which brought us here.
That was all rather painful to hear, but I thank you for the explanation. I'm not sure how exactly Talus is manipulating me, but he is clearly doing so to steer the Empire toward his own desires. In the past, he took over the body of my uncle, Lord Arundel, and snatched the reins of Adrestia as its regent. Meaning history is repeating itself in the grandest, most vile way.
So it's true then. Lord Arundel was actually Talus.
You've got to help us get out of here, Edelgard.
I would be glad to, once you inform me further about the current state of Fodlan. I've been, in essence, asleep the last half a year, remember?
Yes. I suppose we can afford a short break, to bring you up to speed before we resume our search.
They had such an opportunity to make like a golden route with this game, and this is, I think, the closest we're ever going to get to a golden route for Three Houses. And it's unfortunate, because I would really, really love to see just like a full-on golden route where all three of the three houses just come together and do something good. I mean, I'm not sure if I've stated this before, but if I were Edelgard, what I would have done was to have basically created an alliance among all three of the kingdoms to take on those who slither in the dark. And that way she gains allies in Dimitri and Claude, and maybe she can explain herself to Dimitri and Claude, and then maybe there wouldn't have to be a war at all, because then if all three house leaders all agree on the same thing, and they all become the king, the emperor, and the leader of the Leicester Alliance, they can basically just go up to Rhea and say, hey, things need to change, and if you don't change, well, Too bad. All she needed to do. Zaharas. Isn't that the name of the spell where, like... Was it? Because someone hits Byleth with, like, something that teleports them somewhere else in 3 houses during chapter, I want to say, 11 or 10. Which now makes me question. Was it the secret spell of Zaharas or something like that? Was it something else or was it Zaharas? I can't remember. But anyway, actually, now with this, we get to see some cool little stuff, like interactions between all of the house leaders, which is actually really cool.
What do you think?
Yes.
So we do actually get to see just, like, little, like this. This is cool. You just get to see them all speak to each other and have little conversations. It's great.
What do you hope to accomplish once this war is over, Claude?
Why? Worried I have some nasty plot up my sleeve? Well, I don't. Although I doubt you're gonna like what I do have planned. I'm just gonna come out and say it. After the war, I'm going to abolish the Central Church and depose the Archbishop. The people of Fodlan have been shackled by this decrepit system for too long, and I'm ending it.
You're going to do away with the Church?
That's right. Think about it. Who steals your freedom and gives you an endless list of duties and obligations simply because you have a crest? Who forces you and your friends into a bunch of unwanted marriages and positions of power? The Church even forbids any official contact with outside regions. Not exactly great for Fargus, right? Being as close to Serang and Albinia as you are.
But to be clear, your issue is with the Church, yes? Not with Fargus itself?
Exactly. We have nothing to gain by fighting you. And really, our enemy isn't the actual Church so much as the people at the top who make all the decisions.
I understand where you're coming from, Claude. And on a personal level, I actually agree with you.
But as a king, you're opposed.
Yes, for 3 reasons. First, abolishing the Church would deny the king's right to rule Fargus. Without one, the people will descend into chaos and war. Would you be able to take responsibility for such a thing once it came to pass? Second, recklessly discarding the Church will only incite discord among the clergy and its supporters. And finally, a revolution of this nature will not only mean casualties among the common folk, but will endanger your own life as well.
Leaving the first 2 for a second, I have some serious issues with that last one. I'm glad you're concerned for my safety, but I can take care of myself.
But don't you see? The people you wish to depose are human, just as you are. No matter what ingenious scheme you come up with, or how careful you try to be, they will suffer. And their vengeance will eventually find you, no matter how hard you try to stave it off. I know full well the guilt that accompanies such actions, and the retribution they provoke.
Everyone has to deal with the consequences of their decisions. If you let it rule you, Fodlan never changes. And if it doesn't change, it'll just fall apart.
But not taking the time to look where you're going will only lead you to stumble and fall. And if there are those who would be hurt by this, I consider it my duty to help them.
There you go, trying to save everyone again. You really are too good for me.
To be honest, I'm jealous of how you're not burdened with the same restrictions.
In the world I'm trying to create, you wouldn't be burdened by them either. You could even... No, forget that. I'm serious about what I said, though. And I really do admire how you want to save everyone. Honestly, if you weren't a king, I think we could have been friends.
I feel much the same. Had I joined with you, I might have been able to see a different vision of Fodlan.
Alright. Thanks, Al. What?
Huh?
I wonder.
Oh, right. This thing basically allows you to mess with all the facilities that you could. Yeah. All of it. Though we don't really, I guess, need... Wait, can... training instructor... No, okay, so it's just leveling up. Okay. Which, we only have 3 people with us right now. And we can't even see 2 of them here. But it doesn't really matter, because I believe everyone's, like, at level 50, except for Dimitri, since he's lower level. But nothing we can really do about that. Well, actually, you know what? Let's just, might as well, right? Just... It's only 6 levels. Might as well.
Oh boy.
Hi, Claude!
Huh?
Well, I'm stumped.
Just shut up so we can see the rest of the stuff that you guys can do, because this is the cool one. I actually quite like this.
Enough with the searching glances, Dimitri. Say what you're going to say.
I was just thinking that I find it difficult to speak with you. Even now that we have the opportunity to exchange words peaceably. Too many have died for us to suddenly have meaningful heart-to-heart conversation.
Oh, that's not how I feel. Unless you mean you don't wish to speak with the tyrant you consider responsible for their deaths. In which case, let's just believe what we believe, accept that our paths have diverged, and see this through to the very end.
You're placing words in my mouth. Still, I suppose that does cut to the heart of the matter. I will not claim that all my choices were right, but I accept responsibility for them. I made them carefully and with full knowledge of the consequences.
And I'd like to think I can say the same. But this is unproductive. We need to get out of here.
Fair enough. But first, answer me this. Do you know what became of your mother and Selma?
Why would I?
Someone told me that you would know how she met her end. Although I suspect that was nothing more than the dying ravings of a madwoman.
It was. I haven't seen my mother since I was a child. It would have been right before she was exiled. You would know what happened better than I.
I suppose so. Regardless, thank you for answering. Now, shall we get back to finding our way out?
Please, we can't resolve anything so long as we're trapped in this...
That was quite the tremor.
Whatever this place is, I find myself liking it less by the moment.
Can you stand?
Yes, thank...
Perhaps we can put our differences aside, if only for the moment. The hostilities will do us no good here.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I can agree to that. You know, I just remembered something from back when I was but a child. I had fallen to the ground and was met with a kind hand reaching out to help me up. I took it without thinking, without even looking first to see who it was. I suppose that shows you how much I've grown. Dimitri, what is it?
I have a similar memory. One of helping a little girl who had fallen in the dirt.
Knowing you, such occurrences would have been commonplace in your youth. Don't try to imply we share a memory.
No, I rarely forget an important face. Often to my own woe, I might add.
Enough. Let us end this before we both make greater fools of ourselves. We need to escape. That's our only priority. Not that the world outside will be any kinder to me than the one in here.
Edelgard,
What are you doing? You should know I won't hesitate to leave you behind.
Indeed. I'm coming, Elle.
Alright. So now we just gotta speak with Dimitri.
I hope you're well.
Let's...
And I believe they're gonna give us... Oh, no, okay. Just straight into it. Let's go! Into another fight! This game took me 40 hours the first time around. I don't know why it's taking shorter this time.
Yeesh. You can't tell forward from back in here. Let's try over that way, maybe?
Good idea. It seems different from the rest of the void. Look out!
So it failed. Has my skill degraded that sharply over the years?
Arval.
I have been searching for you. And look what you brought me. The three who fancy themselves sovereigns, ruling over that abomination's wretched spawn. What unexpected luck. I do hope you are all prepared to face death this day.
So, you're Arval, huh? Sorry, but I can't say dying here sounds all that appealing. What we'd really like is for you to lift this weird sorcery of yours and send us home.
Oh, I do not think that will be happening. But even if I desired to accede to your wishes, the great forbidden spell of Zaharas is a one-way journey. None can escape this eternal darkness.
Are you certain? Would killing you not accomplish the task?
Something tells me they wouldn't lay this trap, only to suffer the same fate as us. If this being can free themselves from this void, it stands to reason that so too can we.
Then try cutting me down if you like. Sadly, what you see before you is but an illusion. I have a task to fulfill, and once it is accomplished, I shall leave this place alone.
Arval, wait! What task are you talking about? Why did you use me? What are you trying to do here?
Ah, but you are mistaken. I am not Arval. My name is Epimenides, an ordinary man who vowed to kill the beast which set the earth ablaze. Do you not comprehend my purpose? I must save this world and its true people. That is why I chose to pass my consciousness down through the ages. And you are the vessel for that consciousness.
What does that mean?
Yeah, so this is a very different battle compared to every other battle we've seen so far. As you can see, we do, however, have every single house leader. And everyone's level 50, I made sure of that, except for, well, obviously, Shez, which is a level higher.
But I do know whoever
But yes, we do have access to all of them.
How far are you willing to go? Will you cut down
I
your own
don't even, I need to,
Mr.
like,
Beach
remember
Tree?
what, like, Al's, oh! So yeah, mostly this is literally what this is. It's
Hubert? No.
fighting
It
against
must be a double.
specific people, which also, I should have a massive disadvantage against Hubert, shouldn't I?
From the real thing. This is
Ugh.
vile sorcery indeed. The Emperor is before you.
There we go, that's the one I wanted to do.
You can't fool me. If it were real,
Yeah.
you'd understand.
This is working fantastically.
It's right they who want him.
Why are you... No.
Elle is quite powerful, as a matter of fact. That is true. That is just very much true.
Claude, no! Don't do this! I can't believe you would hurt me.
You're not real! You're a phantom! It even says phantom on top of you! I like how, like, for the most part, all of them have, like, a simple, easy time with their, retainers. And then you have Mr. Dimitri over here, who's obviously gonna have a harder time because his retainer literally counters him! Really, seriously though, why are you countering? Oh, there goes all my uses of atrocity. And I missed that last one too. This man does not want to go down. Please take him out. Oh, for the love of... You know what?
My turn.
I've had enough. There we go. This is going much better right off the bat. Get out of here. Alright, now I believe we're gonna get teleported to go somewhere else.
Stop. But steel yourselves. Don't know who you'll confront next.
Are we being warped away? No. Space itself is distorting around us.
Yeah, it is, Elle. So here we are again.
Changed.
Somewhere completely different this time around. Where's the base captain?
Can't even tell where you are.
Aren't you sad for your
There's like a base. There we go. There he is.
There it is.
What took you so long? I know they have to fight copies of themselves.
Uh-oh.
Don't tell me that...
We
yeah, let's just have them fight themselves, because why not?
Let's see how this goes.
I also find it very funny how if you take a look with Claude, you see like this situation where it's like, hey, you counter this person, but you get countered by this person. Funnily enough, right?
Perhaps each of us should take on their own double.
Whoa!
That's not a
What
bad
the
idea.
heck, dude?
This darkness is a mirror for the soul, and once a soul is imprisoned here,
Get outta
it's
here.
eternally severed from the real world.
Yeah, Claude has that apparently, because apparently wyverns can breathe fire!
Some trick of the darkness?
That's cool, but doesn't make a lot of sense, because I don't think they've ever breathed fire before.
Just imagine how much easier our task will be.
Wyverns aren't dragons.
A nice thought, yes.
That's like a thing that I really saw,
Even myself.
and I've started to understand recently that dragons and wyverns have very specific distinctions between the two.
It's a blessing I get to face you.
And it's usually something that's like quite the obvious distinction between the two of them. Because I believe it's a thing, wyverns have their wings attached. Or like, they don't have arms necessarily, like their arms and their wings are kind of like the same thing. I believe that's the distinction, while dragons have like arms completely separated from their wings. Or legs. Sometimes they just have 4 legs. That's if we're talking about like European dragons, right? And then you have like Asian dragons, which are completely very different. They're just basically flying snakes. Actually, you know what? Hold on, let me find out about that, because now
Illusion or no, I must thank our adversary for letting
now
me
I want to know.
experience that.
Ow. Get out of here. Why are there 2 base captains here? Like, what are you doing?
Watch this.
Whoa! What's this one? Okay, then. Don't know why that does that, but okay. Oh, she has a charge. What the heck? Oh, that kind of reminds me of like something Link could do in one of the. Oh right, she's got this. Oh, I always thought this was such a cool thing, just being able to do that. And it like shoots off beams too. That's so cool. And now we have to wait again.
I can't say it's pleasant watching my own death.
That's the last of the illusions.
So it would seem.
Yeah, dragons have
At least
4
now
legs,
we're certain
wyverns
they're not
have
real.
2. Their front legs are
We cut
fused
them
with their
down without
wings.
mercy.
Dragons are also a lot larger than
Please tell me
wyverns.
we're gonna find
So
that guy
basically,
this time.
what that states is that the dragons in Game of Thrones aren't actually dragons.
Take a
They're
breather.
wyverns.
Let's get searching.
Because they have 2 back legs and then the 2 wings. They don't have the 2 front legs that they should have if they were dragons.
To this place.
At least if I remember correctly, that's what they look like. I never understood that. I was thinking about that the entire time while watching the show. I was like, aren't those
Now
things
have
considered
the grace
wyverns,
to
not
lay
dragons?
down your lives
Like,
and let the
compared to
world
like
you've
every
torn
other like
apart
fantasy
heal.
type thing, like those would be definitely considered wyverns instead of dragons. I'm not sure if that's a fault on the special effects team or whoever designed the dragons for the show, or if that was a fault of the writer.
But you are forcing my hand.
I really do not know. So they summoned 2 phantoms, huh? Byleth? Why would you summon Don't you hate Byleth?
My attacks aren't getting through.
Who's the other one?
What's going on? Places?
Is it?
None can
Who is it?
stand
It's
before us.
Chess.
What about our phantom mercenaries?
Get out of
They
here.
can harm the illusions, right?
Destroying me will achieve nothing, for you will all still be trapped in this place.
Huh.
Why does it have to be you? I don't want to fight you.
Okay then.
My turn.
Drop your barrier, good sir. Drop it.
So be it. Come
Final boss has something quite similar to this as well.
Our adversary has finally run out of tricks. Time to finish this.
Enough, I say. Enough!
Nothing I do is
Enough!
enough. How much more must I sacrifice?
There we go. That was easy.
No. This is
Whee!
over.
We done? I think we're done.
Be gone with you! The cycle of this world must be protected! You fool! Why must you resist me so?
You know my reason. The tomorrow we're fighting for. It's ours to
It's incredible. Just how strong you've become.
Arval.
You have grown more than I ever thought possible. And yet... I've never felt more alone.
The Icar scroll. I honestly have no idea what that is. I think I might have used it. But... Actually, let me see what it looks like. I didn't use it. You know what? Because it's a hero's relic. Ugh.
Looks like we made it out in one piece.
Are you sure about that? I still have no idea what's going on.
Yes, It all felt like a strange fever dream. Whatever was that place? It seems we've lost sight of Edelgard as well.
Maybe she got back before we did and hightailed it out of here. I doubt she got far, though. The real question is, where would she go?
Garrick Mach, surely. She must seek to reconvene with the Imperial forces.
What do you want to do? Should we get back to the search? Or maybe we'd be better off regrouping with the others first.
The latter. We weren't gone long, but I worry for our friend's safety.
I should probably get back to my people, too. I don't want them going gray over little old me. But I'll see you both over at Garrick Mach. Oh, and feel free to clobber the Imperial Army without us if you get there first.
Very well. We will see you there, Claude.
Lord, Uncle.
Do not worry me so, Edelgard. Come, let us handle everything for you. It has served us all exceedingly well so far.
Yes.
Ugh.
Azure Gleam. The end of tragedy. Dimitri and his troops slay Regent Ire, and in doing so deliver a crushing blow to Adrestia and its army. Seizing this momentum, they continue onward toward Garrick Mach. En route to the monastery, Dimitri receives word that the Knights of Seros are struggling. He marches with one purpose: to slay Edelgard and Talus, ending the war once and for all.
What is the situation? Is the Archbishop safe?
Forgive me. Our initial strike on the monastery proved successful. But my unit was separated from Lady Rhea's, and before we knew it, those dark mages had descended upon us.
You've done well to make it here. Thank you for your report.
Lady Rhea's in trouble. We have to help her. There's no point panicking about it, Mercy. If they're giving even the Knights trouble, we should make sure we're extra ready before we head in there ourselves. Lady Rhea possesses greater knowledge of the monastery than anyone else. If she is in distress after her successful surprise attack, that is troubling indeed.
Those mages must have thrown off our calculations.
I bring news, Your Majesty. We've just concluded our survey of Garrick Mach and its surroundings. A man we believe to be Talus was seen entering the monastery, with the Emperor following close behind.
So, she's fallen into his hands. The one grasping the reins of the Imperial Army now is no longer Edelgard, but Talus. Surely those dark mages are his as well.
Makes sense why the Knights had trouble then.
Indeed. Still, with all our greatest enemies gathered in one place, we have a chance to end this war here and now. If we can put them to rout here, so much of what ails our kingdom will be destroyed along with them.
Perhaps. But our task is clear either way.
Yep. Smash our enemies, win the war, and restore peace to Fodlan.
Well said. The Alliance should be here soon as well, assuming they've broken through the Imperial ranks in the Valley of Torment. Everyone, this battle will determine what lies ahead for Fodlan. Not just tomorrow, but every day beyond that as well. We cannot afford much time to prepare, but let us ready to make our future a prosperous one.
Ugh. So this will be something we take on tomorrow. The final battle. So you get to see the final battle tomorrow, as well as the credits and all that other good stuff. And then we'll start on our next Let's Play. This is... wow. I am, like, going through these things faster than a speeding bullet at this point. Wow!
I have a worthy proposition.
Let's give this.
Would you mind?
Let's do defense. That's important for everybody.
Now then.
Seriously, though. We've already done... Let's see, we've done, we started with Chronicles 3, went to Twilight Princess, did Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Now we're doing 3 Hopes. Once we finish 3 Hopes, we'll move on to the next Let's Play. So, thank you all for watching today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to share the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to hit that bell icon so you get notified when I make new videos. And I'll see you all on the next episode of Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes.